Finally, they left you to die. What will you do, Exile, when there is nothing left but to live or die? Now that you've chosen, what will you become?
Well, here we are, everyone. This is Conan Exiles. My name is Merlin. Welcome back to the channel. This is the updated version, including Age of Heroes. For those of fans of Conan of history through good old Arnie, the music speaks for itself. It's if you've picked the starter. Apologies at the beginning. There was a little bit of a cutout because it didn't pick it up where I wanted it to pick up, which is not exactly the best of starts. But anyway, this is, as I said, this is Conan. There's not much more to say. This, as you expect it will be, it's a survival game, and it is basically your way of moving through the Conan universe. So let's not waste any more time and let's get through it. Okay, so it's a multiplayer game as much as anything else, and I'm going to play in single mode. I like preferring single player mode, so we'll do that. And we're going to start with the Exile lands, and then go from there. So this is the basic introduction to the game itself. You will be able to customize things shortly, but probably what we'll do is I'll probably skip past the customization because I'll let you do that for yourself, with one exception, which is the religion, and I'll come to that shortly as well. So this is the menu where you can choose how your character looks, the features, and etc. The only thing I'm going to kind of show on screen is the options for religion. The reason why: you have 7 options. You have the Mitra, the Set, the Yog, the Waimir, the Dekito, the Krom, and the Zaf. Now, for those that you've watched Conan the Barbarian, the original from the 80s, and Conan the Destroyer, you will know that Arnie's character Conan was a kind of follower of Krom. Unfortunately, in this game, and this is unfortunate, they've decided not to give him any benefits. So my first advice to you is do not choose Krom as your religion at this moment in time, because he doesn't give you anything. He basically, as it says there, Krom gives a man courage at birth and the will and the might to kill his enemies. It is useless to call upon, as he is a gloomy, savage god who hates weaklings. He is more likely to send forth dooms and death from the great mountain. He offers no advantage or avatar to call upon. So that's the only recommendation I would say, is do not use Krom in this game, which is a sad thing for those that, like me, are a keen lover of the original Conan films. Don't get me wrong, I like Jason Momoa's film Conan, but that's not the same. Conan to me is always and will always be Arnie, and that's it. So yeah, choose a religion how you see fit, and along with all the other features. So I shall see you on the other side of the customization. And here we are back.
Year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the exiled lands. crucified and left to die for crimes that they may or may not have committed. Death comes swiftly on black wings, until fate intervenes.
Although, well, I remember anyone with a disposition to blood and violence, this is not the game for you.
Are you thirsty, dead man? Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree? It might kill you. You civilized men are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines. Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. So, you live again, dead man. This land does not love men. You are marked. You cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross. Live, love, burn with life, slay and survive. We will meet again, dead man.
Okay, so here we are. This is the beginning of it all. This is where you start from. Now that the main scenes have stopped, we can progress forward. As we mentioned before, this is a survival game. I'm going to probably do the first couple of videos, one today and one to be released later in the week, much like I'm doing with the other stuff at the moment. They'll be both recorded today, but I will edit the second one to be released during the week. Just gives me the opportunity to kind of do that at the weekend to move forward. As with most survival games, the whole idea is just to pick up items as you go along and go from there. So what we'll do in this first part is the basics. We'll just run forward, follow the quests as we go along. What I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to turn the volume of the music down, so just give me a second. Okay, so I'm back now, so we'll turn that down a little bit for you. Okay.
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
So this would suggest that what he's got on his wrist is preventing him from doing certain things. It would suggest that perhaps he was a slave at some point on that. Just going back to the customization, it's good to see that basically you can be male or female. So for all female fans of the Conan universe, you can take your part in as a female. Initially, it's just idea, just pick up what you can, go along, and we'll go from there. So we're going to pick up some. Oh, hell, that was. But anyway, so I'm going to pick up some stone and some fibre because primarily you need to kind of pick up as much as you can. And if you just press and hold E, you will pick up all the plant fibre you need from here. And again, I know the first few minutes of the game you will be literally just picking whatever you can in the nearby area. You will need it, so just pick up what you can as you go along. We've discovered the broken highway, and that's your first stepping point. And initially, like I said, on the top right hand corner you will have quests to do. What we're going to do is we'll go into the menu screens in a moment, and we'll probably take each tab as we address them rather than go through them all at the beginning. I think one of the things that people do like is basically when you're doing this, you're not filling information with everybody's minds early doors when it's not required. So let's just gather what we need. Now, I've played this a couple times. I haven't gone very far with this at the moment because I knew I wanted to release content on it. So I've played a couple of save games for about an hour each, just to kind of get my feet under the table, so to speak, and see where we are, and then go from there. So let's just do that for a minute. Just get that sorted out. And there's a box over here. Go away. Nope. Obviously no, I can't do that at the moment. That's interesting because for the first 2 times I've played this, it didn't actually do that. So never mind. Alright, okay. Actually, what I might try and do is make something up. Can I make anything up at the moment? Probably not. That's the map. So yeah, so this is your map. It's quite vast to see. So again, we'll address bits as we go along. What I'm more interested in is my inventory and being able to create something. At the moment, I haven't got any branches, so I can't create any form of weapon. Let's have a need to drink a minute, as it's telling us to do so. So we should be fully laden on that basis. That's good. Okay, and we've gathered some fibre. We're going to gather some more now. No, it's not allowing you to. I think this is unusual. I don't really usually have this, but there you go. Right, now for some reason also as well, my screen is not working correctly. It's not allowing me to turn around the screen as I would normally. I think it's because I'm engaged in this. Right, let's disengage if I can. Alright, okay. This is not a good sign. Okay, I think we've been able to. I'm back now. Okay, so I'm back now. So I think I've been able to do. I think what it was in fighting mode for some reason, and it wasn't able to disengage. But I've got nothing. But at this point, I've got nothing to actually kill it at the moment. So let's just do what we need to do, and then we'll go from there. Let's just pick up some stones. Oh, there's something on here as well. Well,
I am beaten, left to rot among the ruins of the past. There are others here, slaves, bandits and cannibals, exiles from lands I've never heard of. Some of them try to scrape a life from the wasteland, scrabbling the rocks and sand for their own place. I cannot go on. smell of my daughter's hair. I will pass the ghost fence, and this cursed land will finally end me. To whoever reads this note, I leave the last of my water and this message. Stranger, you have my pity. You do not know how cursed you truly are.
Okay, so it's one of many letters you'll pick up as you go along. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to try and pick up. I need some branches to craft some weapons. So I think we've had a bit of an update, because when I first played this, the vulture that you see at the beginning was not present. So I'm wondering if they've had a bit of an update to incorporate someone at the beginning, because I know the first time I played this there was nothing for ages. Right, let's craft the clothing as it's asking us to do so. So let's do that. Now on the right hand side is what you can craft and when what's required. So anything in red you can't craft at the moment. So let's craft some leggings. The top and some shoes. And some gloves. And also some bandages, because we'll need some bandages. So we'll do 3 of those. Actually, we'll make it 4. There we go. For now, we run out of twine anyway, which is good, which is fair enough. And you see at the bottom here, you got your quick box. So as always, things just drop into there, and then obviously you pick them as you need to see fit. Right, let's continue on and find some branches, and then I'm going to go back to sort out the vulture. And again, there's usually some around. Okay, looks like they've they've taken is it here? We got some here? Oh, here we go. Right, so let's do that. Like I say, I knew he flew off before. It kind of made a noise and flew off. Right, let's pick up as many branches as we can. Unfortunately, branches do not come from the kind of the fibre, plant fibre. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll head on back over to where the vulture is. Now, as you can see, it does say about gaining levels and attributes, and this is what we'll look at in a moment. I just want to get rid of this vulture first, and then we'll deal with that shortly. Because also, I think by dealing with him, you might get some meat out of him as well. I know initially it looks a bit like, well, all you're doing is gathering stuff, but it will change, it will change. Right, let's head back over this way. We should be able to get back over to where we were before. And we're going to head back to where we began. Now, on the top left hand part of the screen, you can see, you should be able to see on your screen, 3 bars. The orange bar is your stamina bar. The red is your health bar. And the white one at the very top is your level bar. So basically the level taking you to the next level. Right, now we're going to head back. Now what's the irony that it's no longer here, but we'll have a look and see. If he is, then we'll be taking him out. There he is. Right, okay, let's tab up a weapon. Shall we... Actually, no, we'll spend our... No, what we'll do is we'll go to our attributes first, because we might be getting more stuff. So basically, on the top of the screen here, you have inventory. You can see stuff. Knowledge, attributes, stats, journey, clan, followers, map, and bazaar. Again, as I said, as each one appears relevant, we'll go into each section. But to begin with, we'll just deal with these here. Knowledge is basically what you can craft, so we will go to weapons and we will start to unlock things. Particularly I'm interested in unlocking the warrior sword, which doesn't cost you anything. Look at the bottom here, you've got some, so this is how much it costs you, and this is obviously how much you've got. If it says 0, you can do it for free, and literally all you're doing is just unlocking. We need the campfires, that's one. We don't really need that just yet, but we will need a box of some sort of foundations for a building. Let's see what else we can do while we're here. Just skip through a lot of this, because again, it's probably better that you investigate this yourself as you go through, but in the meantime we will just do what we can. So that's as much as we can do with that. We'll go to the attributes page. Each one speaks for itself. Expertise, it determines how much weight you carry, so early on you will be carrying a fair bit of weight, so it's probably a good idea to utilize as much as possible, but also monitor the others as well. I would say probably expertise and strength, and then move around with the others how you see fit, and then that's kind of sorts that out. Right, now hopefully we should be able to craft up, yes, here's my sword. This is what I was hoping to do, craft one sword. And so we keep picking up little insects, which is fine because it helps you with your food, but they don't eat them, they just run out. So okay, here we go, true Conan style. Let's go around here. Oh, you would, just as I was just about to come to you, you knew that I didn't have it before. Okay, let's put it away and let's head on over. So let's search for some more survivors. Bloody game developers, what do you think, eh? I don't know. Again, as I said, although weight is an issue with your carrying, I cannot stress enough that you pick up as much as you can to help you along the way, especially things like plant fiber, branches and stone early on, because you need it for things like weapons and tools and things like that. Now you're probably asking me, what is that light in the sky that's shooting upwards? At this time I haven't gone that far in the games that I've played. As I've said before, I've only gone a short distance because I knew I wanted to release content, so all I did really was just initially to give myself a bit of a viewpoint of how the game played, and what we need to do, because again, ultimately this is a survival game. You will be building up your own buildings or houses or lodgings or whatever you want to do, and things like that. So I wanted to kind of show all of that initially. So forgive me if this looks a bit boring to begin with. It will get better as it goes along, but it is imperative that you do pick up what you can, because you will need it. The basics anyway, the general resources. Okay, so it says search for survivors completed. This would suggest that there was someone in here that I think, yeah, there is. There's a journal here, I believe.
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
Okay, so I've got quite a few branches now, so we should hopefully have enough here to start kind of creating tools. Let's have a look, and again we'll go into the menu, tab into menu. Again, we'll move these little beggars out of the way. Okay, so you need to have a for the purposes of tooling, you need to have a hatchet and a pick. So we'll do the pick first because that's what it's asking us. Okay, and then we'll also do a hatchet at the same time. The cleaver will help you when you start to gut animals for food once you've killed them. I'm going to craft a campfire because we are going to need that. And I'm going to craft a bow. I'm also going to craft... I need some more branches. No, I don't. I need some more stone. Oh, I run out of stone. That's a bit of a surprise. Oh, well, I need a torch, so we're going to craft a torch as well. So let's pick up some more stone. I didn't think I'd run out of stone all that quickly. I'll pick up some more fibre while I'm here as well. There's no reason why not. Also, you can use your stone pick, so let's use the stone pick. I'm going to try and get to about, say, about 100 stone, and then we'll go there. As you see at the bottom of the screen, your tool life obviously reduces as you use it. Okay, that'll do for now. I will craft some more arrows though. Let's do that. So I should have 30 arrows now. Yep, I'm going to move them back into there. Unfortunately, by having them in the hotkey, it doesn't help you when you want to use your bow. So you put them back into your inventory and then drag them to your bow, and then they form part of your bow now. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do at the moment? I would like a shield, but I don't have enough twine. Oh, I do, but I don't have enough wood. That's why. Wood we'll get in a moment. Okay, let's head on into further on the road, as they say. Pick up some more branches while we're at it. But now we're heading out of the desert, so we're going to continue doing this, move in this direction. And again, this first video will be more about the initial start of the game, and then we'll dig into it in the next video after that. No real contact with, although they're flying around, there's no real contact with the monsters and animals above in the sky at the moment. There will be some stuff in a moment. Crafting a bedroll is the next thing we need to do. Now basically with some of the other survival games you need to create a save point, and in this case creating a bedroll is your save point or a campfire. And initially we're going to come down here, we're going to craft our bedroll, we're going to put it in here for now. When you're playing this game, starting with this game, it's best to follow the journey that it says on the screen. Otherwise, if you do something ahead of the journey, you don't have to do it again anyway. So let's craft the bedroll, which is one of these. I'm going to craft both two actually. So I'll have one in place, and what happens is that with the bedroll is when you place it. Did it craft the second one? Obviously it didn't. Or if it did, I didn't see it. Yeah, there it is. When you oh, hello. Yeah, he's not going to attack you, he's friendly. When you put down your bedroll, if you then put a second bedroll down, it destroys the first one. Okay. So yeah, so when you put your bedroll down, it will say spawn point updated, and as I said before, you know, that's kind of like your save game element. If you were to kind of come out of it, it doesn't give you the option to save it separately. So you know, it's just kind of making sure that you do that right for yourself. Slay an enemy, right? So that little thing you saw is not actually an enemy. It's actually one of your friendly ones. The enemy is coming down over the hill in the distance there. You can see them in the distance. So what we'll do is we'll head slowly across. I might actually use my bow to begin with. Or are you go around the circles, are you? Oh, that's interesting. So he's going the other direction, which means he gets helped. Oh, he's been hammered. Oh no, he's not. We're about to get hammered though. It's because I caught some. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do you. Alright, let's get out of here quick. These were the ones I wanted to get rid of early on because they do help you if you're in the right direction. Right, we are going to need to heal ourselves up big time, unfortunately, so we'll do that. The bad girl that I wanted to get rid of has disappeared over the horizon. Let's heal again. It's a shame, because if these guys get close enough to your enemy, they will attack your enemy for you, which is even better. Right, we're going to use a cleaver. Do the same with this one. Okay, right, so now we head on over. It does say that we will need to refill our water skin next, so let's put the cleaver away. And we'll get the water skin, and we'll put the water skin in our inventory. So actually we'll get that to replace the hatchet for now. There we go. And then when we come to the river we can do that. Now there is a big fire over here somewhere with some people, which I want to avoid because I'm not strong enough yet to take on too many people at once. So we'll just head over to the river. We'll get our there we go, filled in. And now we need to put our campfire out. Put it there, like that. And I'm going to put another bedroll down. So you will notice when I put the bedroll down, it will say your previous bedroll was destroyed. New spawn point. So we will need to keep creating bedrolls for the time being. So let's just do that. We need for that. We will need fibre, branch, and twine. So we need to make some twine up. So let's craft twine. I'm going to need some more fibre, so let's do that while I'm at it as well. Where's the nearest fibre? This is just grass, this isn't going to do anything. I think we just come past some, which is probably... I think this is leaves here, this isn't going to work. Oh, yes it is. It's going to work, that's good. We've got some bees and insects. Again, I've not kind of worked out what benefit. Well, the insects I know are kind of like a staple addition to your diet. So in the meantime, it kind of helps you with that. But the bees, I think, is to do with. I guess it must do with honey. I don't know, but it hasn't really kind of given me any benefit on that. Right. So again, we'll move them away into there and move them in there. And we will get some another bedroll. And that will probably craft just the one, that's fine. And that's in our stock. Okay, and it's a good time to update our attributes. So again, we'll start putting some strength on. Increase our stamina. In fact, I'll do both of them on stamina. And then the knowledge points, we can upgrade wooden box. Oh wait, what's going on behind me? Oh, interesting. Oh dear, what a shame. Perhaps he shouldn't have taken him on. Can't be help that. Food will do. Any type of food will do. This is probably the one I started to do earlier on. There we go. Can't turn your nose up at food, put it that way. Alright, so again, let's go into our knowledge menu and see what else we can upgrade. Unfortunately, again, it's not one long page, it is kind of bits and pieces as we go along. So we can upgrade the torch to make a longer torch, a longer used torch, and improved campfire as well. That's useful. Which gives us the option of chef. What else can we do while we're at it? It's weapons. Nope. Okay. Fair enough. That'll do for now. Yeah, we'll leave them for now. We've got 2 available, but I'd rather use them on other things that become available as and when. Okay, we're going to now cook our raw meat. So on the fire. So basically, what you do on here is we need some wood. So we need wood first, and then we'll do that. So let's put the flesh back in there, and we'll get our hatchet back because we will need to cut some wood down. And you can see now we're getting some branches from the tree as well, so I don't have to no longer scurry the land to get them. Although if there are any loose ones, it's just quite handy to pick them up. I did see one because I did see one just a minute ago. There we go. And we'll do this tree as well. For now. Right, okay, so we're going to head back over here, and we now need to, so what you do is you put on your wood. So let's just split the stack a minute. Put the wood in there, and then I'll put some, oh, that's not a good idea, eating that fresh. No, come on, why are you not splitting? That's better. Right, let's put that on there. So once the wood and the food is on there, you click there and it will cook it. So we've cooked the meat. Yes, food poisoning. I did wonder about the fact that it's I'd eaten 2 raw. So let's eat a cooked meal, and hopefully that will make a difference. The poison should dissipate before long, all being well. I've done the same again. Done exactly the same again. Right, so we're up to our levels of food, so we need medicine to help ourselves with that, which I haven't got at the moment. But I'm sure it'll kind of sort itself out. Okay, so we've come to the end of the initial survival journey. What happens now is you can select your journeys from a list. So press J, and you've got a whole long list of stuff that you can run through. So survival, shelter, warrior, archer, and so on. So what we'll do is when I do the next video, this is where we'll start. We'll pick our next journey, and then we'll move from there. So I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Conan Exiles, Age of Heroes. As always, if you have anything you want to kind of comment on, whether it's hints and tips of your own or any questions, then again, please use the comment section below, as always. And again, if you've liked what you've seen, please do like and subscribe. It will certainly help the channel. Other than that, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Conan Exiles the Let's Play series.